Trophy Entertainment debuted their seven-member girl group on March 18th, 2011, known as Chi Chi. They only lasted 2 short years, though, before they disbanded. So, what happened to them? Well, let's talk about it. Bottom, Nada, Peach, Shine, Semi, Azzy, and GU are the seven ladies who made up the group Chi Chi, which debuted with their single Don't Mess Around. I loved this song when it first came out because I still remember it to this day. Like, the girls were like Barbies running around terrorizing this guy. Basically, it was their form of like keeping a guy in check when it comes to their feelings. It's just a really funny, upbeat song, and I still enjoy it to this day. I also love their songs Longer and Love is Energy. The Love is Energy dance is the bane of my existence. I swear, I've tried to do the hand helicopter motion for years and it just never pans out. I don't know how they do it. Just like with the Beast Fiction foot dance, I can't get it. I just want to learn how to do it. Like, why are K-pop dances so cool to watch but complex to learn? After learning Kata's step dance, I thought I could conquer the K-pop dance world, but Love is Energy quickly humbled me. I'll tell you that, okay? But okay, enough about my woes. We've gathered here today to learn about Chi Chi. So, those three singles I mentioned, Don't Mess Around, Longer, and Love is Energy. Yeah, those were the only singles released by this group. Those were the only three songs that they ever did. Ever. I mean, they released the Japanese version to their debut single, but that's it. Yeah, it's really sad because they're like the only group I can actually say I loved every single one of their songs. Because it's just three of them. I'm like, how can you not? So, according to K-Pop Wiki, several of the members began to drop out of the group. The leader Nara left the group after their debut. Then Peach left shortly after. GU also made her exit in 2011 as well. The public suspected that Borum had left as well since she wasn't promoting much with the group, but for their final single, Love is Energy, she did appear in the music video and promoted for the song as well. So that cleared up those rumors. As for the others who left, they probably knew something that we didn't know back then. Like, why were they all leaving? Melanie's words from Chocolat often sit with me during these types of situations. I just feel like the members know that their group is not going to do well right from the jump. Like, so they just end up bailing. It's just like, they're probably given all these promises before they debut, and then afterwards it's just a totally different story, and then there's just like disappointment all around the board. Anyways, that left only 5 members before they disbanded, which were Semi, Borum, Sui, Azzy, and a new member, Shine. Now, there was some speculation as to Shine being treated differently in the group as opposed to the others before they disbanded because she was the newest member who joined in 2012 around the group's Japanese promotions. Now, according to OneHallyu.com, Shine was oftentimes distanced from the other members in photos, which does look kind of sus if you ask me. So, if you see here, the ladies are just kind of huddled up. Looks like they're taking a break from practicing or something, and they seem to be having an amusing conversation that Shine was invited to for allegedly the first time. Rumors of Tiara's bully scandal had broken out around this time, so people suspected that this photo was a move to save face from Chi Chi being accused of bullying next. So this was like the first picture that they ever publicly took with Shine outside of like the regular stuff that they had to do. It also looks like it was taken in 2012, which is when Shine had first joined the group. Now, I've actually like been in situations like these where there's like a lot of coworkers talking in a circle and stuff like that, and I'm just like on the outside. If I were a teenager and I saw that, I probably would have had thoughts along the lines of, oh my god, they're talking about me because they're laughing, or oh my god, why wasn't I invited, they don't like me, just like insecure thoughts. But having things happen like this and like time goes on and like you mature as an adult, you start to work on emotional intelligence, and then you just realize that stuff can't bother you. You can't let things bother you, and you can't make things all about you when it's most likely not. Like everything is not about you. There's just that insecure voice in your mind telling you it is. And you just need to shut it out and like battle it and challenge it and be like, no, I'm better than this. I have other things to do. So I'm just very good at keeping things professional and keeping it moving. So I would just suggest, like, if you guys are in situations like that, just keep it professional and keep it moving. And then, so again, this photo as well, the girls look like they're in more of like a formal setting. This is like the promotions for their last single, Love is Energy. I can tell by the hairstyles. But this time, Shine is like off to the side. There's a noticeable gap between her and Simi. This is around, like I said, the Love is Energy era. You can definitely tell. Just go look at the video if you don't believe me. Like, this is definitely around that time. They're definitely promoting for this song. So this is like a full year later from the last photo. And you can see the separation is like still going strong. Like the rest of the ladies are touching arms, they're holding each other, signifying a closeness. But here you have Simi who won't even touch Shine. And Shine is just like kind of awkwardly off to the side. I feel like when the girls land themselves in situations like this, idols, high schoolers, coworkers, family members, whoever, just remember that focusing on what other people are doing will only feed into that little voice in your head that will be saying to you like, oh, they don't like you. Oh, they're talking about you. My suggestion is find something else to preoccupy yourself with. Like just busy yourself. Make yourself seemingly unavailable so that the people around you, they're going to come checking for you because they're going to notice that you're doing something else that matters and like you don't even care about what they're doing. Not that that even matters, but I'm just saying like it'll just help you out like mentally, physically, all that stuff. So just don't focus on how other people are ostracizing you, and don't worry about their like ostracizing techniques. Just form a club of your own, and like you're the only member and you're just like the only person who is like the important one, and you're just like gonna focus on your own things. Trust me, like that's the best thing that you can do for yourself and for others. Just don't feed into the negativity, just go with the flow and create your own wave. So I just hope Shine didn't let this stuff get to her. Apparently it didn't, because she didn't out any of the members, and who knows, this is just all speculation, like we don't know. But moving forward, the third evidence that the site brings us to is based on Chi Chi's YouTube reality TV show. I had no idea that they had one. But basically, the label addressed, seemingly out of nowhere, why Shine was always like distanced from the rest of the group while the filming was going on. Allegedly, at this time, no one had any suspicions about bullying going on, but the fact that the company felt the need to defend Shine's lack of participation in the filming, like that says it all. So maybe they're just trying to avoid potential backlash from the public, but all they ended up doing was like creating smoke when there was like no fire in the first place, or at least not to our concern. But now this makes me think like the company knew that Shine was not getting along with the other members, or rather the members weren't getting along with Shine. Like the other members were like noticeably close, probably because so many people had left already, so they were just like, oh, here's this new girl, she hasn't been here since the beginning, like who is her, like who is she? I don't know, it's just pretty weird. But like, so I haven't seen the video, like I haven't even seen the reality TV show. I don't even know if it's still up. If it is, let me know. But the site states that if you decide to pay attention closely to it, you will notice that Shine is off to the side a lot while the other members are playing a video game. So that's it for the evidence. The site claims that Shine unfollowed the girls on the social media platforms after they disbanded, which is very interesting to me. Normally, if members are still close to each other after they've disbanded, they still follow each other to, just like keep up with each other on the day to day and see how their life progresses. But in Shine's case, she's just like, I don't want anything to do with these girls. So I don't know. All signs kind of point to the fact that at the very least, if she wasn't getting bullied, she just was not close to the girls at all. Like you can clearly tell. There isn't much information past that. Again, this is all speculation. like I said, Shine never came forward and came out and said anything about the girls. To my notice, she probably didn't want that type of attention, or it probably wasn't anything going on. Who knows? Like, we don't really know. But I'm curious as to what you guys think. Do you think that she was bullied based off of this so called alleged evidence? Or do you think, like, at the very least, she had a strained relationship with the other members? Do you think that her being the newest member could have caused, like, a rift between her and the others? Let me know what your thoughts are. That's it for this video, though, you guys. Chi Chi just disbanded out of nowhere. I don't know what happened to them. The members just didn't like it. The label wasn't pushing for them. They weren't successful. If I had to come up with my own conclusion again, I would just have to say the label just decided to shelf them. And it was just that time. They realized that they were not popular. Like, none of their singles were popular at all. I discovered them the same time that I discovered Rainbow. Rainbow is a lot more popular than Chi Chi because Rainbow comes from DSP. We don't really know much about this entertainment that they were like in, like trophy entertainment. Like, nobody knows a trophy entertainment, so that just says a lot right there, you know. So it's sad, but who knows, just bringing you guys a little bit of news here. I will see you on the next one, though. Salam.